This is going to be great. We're talking to Phancy Faces.
There we go. How
Hey
you
there.
doing?
Hey, not bad. How are you?
Not too bad.
That's
As you can
good.
see, I'm not a big technologist, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Me either, really. All right. So, first question I had for you. How long have you been doing caricatures?
I've been doing caricatures. I lost track, to be honest with you. It's been a long time. Probably over 20 years now. Yeah,
Over 20
officially, as
years.
far as like for business, yeah, probably over 18-ish years. I lost track, but a very long time. My
Wow.
grades kind of give me away with that too, so. Mm.
In that time period, has your style changed a lot?
Um, Yeah, I'd say to some extent. Yeah, if I kind of look at the timeline of what I've done, it's changed significantly. I guess over time you adapt all these different artists that you admire into one and,
Yeah.
make it your own kind of thing. So, yeah, I'd say so, definitely. I was
Who,
really
who
good when I
are
first started out, though, too. And that's what kind of really kept me going. I'm like, oh, I'm actually very good. All right. You know,
nice?
yeah.
You mentioned influences. Like, who are some of your big influences?
Who can I think of off the top of my head?
There's a
I
lot
don't
out
have
there.
any particular. Yeah, there's no particular names, but if I saw an image, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I like this guy, I like that guy. Fuse this together, that kind of makes it nice, blending and stuff like that." So I think a variation of different people. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Uh, I don't know if you're set up to do it, but if you wouldn't mind, are you able to share screen? We could look at some of your work.
I don't know if I have to flip this around and do it like a kind of cheesy way. What is also
We
be
can do it
okay.
anyway. We can
Um.
do cheesy. We could do different ways.
Okay. Let's try to just flip the camera. I can totally flip the camera with one hand. My cat decided to join us, so you'll have a little show on the side there. There we go. And then there's the cat. It's got to be in everything. So yeah, this is basically, my style and the stuff that we do. All right, she's taking off. That's good. Yeah, this is basically my caricature style. It sometimes changes it, from time to time, but I usually do detail face and a very loose body if I'm doing events and stuff like that. If I'm doing something at home or requested by a customer or commission work, then I'll take more time and do more detail body and a lot of times they like it colored in.
I think I saw your marker there for a minute. Are you using Copics?
I am. Yeah, this is definitely my medium of choice. So I usually start out with
Nice.
the Copic and then kind of follow through with another like lighter gray Copic. So I'm guessing you're an artist too then.
Yeah, yeah, I do art. I don't do caricatures so much, but I love caricature. So it kind of influences me. I just love seeing
Oh,
caricature
awesome.
style.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
This
Yeah,
is
and
a
then,
cool caricature.
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I do a caricatures, or like we were talking about with the Copic. A lot of times if I'm doing live events, I'll do it with yeah, she's just being stubborn. I'll do airbrush style, and this kind of how this looks when I do the airbrushes. The backboards are
Oh,
really like messed
I
up
th
with
I think our
scribble. So this is
screen
basically like a
I
hundred.
think our screen froze.
What's that?
All I'm seeing is the cat right now. Oh, we might be back.
Oh, Oh, she's gone now.
Okay, I see some. I think I see some airbrush back there.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is basically um hundreds and hundreds of different airbrushing patterns over each other, different colors, just kind of sprayed on one. I think I had a Timberwolves project on there, so that's why all the colors are blue and green. So yeah,
Wow.
that's what we got going on. So yeah. So do you want me to just go ahead and dive in and try to draw something right now?
Oh, yeah, if you like, you want me to send you a photo? I can do that.
Yeah, if you want to send something through the chat, that'd probably be easier.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, I'm sending now.
Sweet, thank you. So what is your form of art? What do you like to do?
Oh, for me, well,
Yeah.
I right now I'm painting. Uh
Hmm,
so I do like uh portraiture kind of
nice.
yeah, like I'm not exaggerating faces as much as I am trying to exaggerate like color and motifs and expressions and things like that. But when I first started trying to do visual art, I was doing some caricature and like trying to learn it.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, nothing. Yeah, watching your favorite artist draw. There's a caricature resolution that happens every year. If you Google that, you can find it. So they'll give you like 31 people to draw, and I think that really helps, like, give you the boot camp of figuring out faces and drawing people. So I think when I started doing that in about 2002, 2003, and I'd say that definitely helped me as far as speed goes and noticing different features a lot quicker. Just kind of whipping through different people every day, to get to
Wow.
31 caricatures.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's the end
that
of the
sounds
year
fun.
thing. If it's something yeah, if you're interested in, check out Caricature Resolution. Yeah, and I'm sure they have a 2026 coming up here. So
Have you done the ISCA conventions yet?
I have. I did one in Florida. I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. It was pretty good. I got a lot of speakers there. Yeah, live drawing. Because I'm an entertainer that does a bunch of other things, I was kind of a little distracted because I was in and out there a lot. But I took away a lot too. I met a lot of nice people, so that was fun.
That's great.
Okay. So may I ask, what was it that drew you to my style or to my page, or how did it pop up for you?
Uh, I was doing a search on ISCA and I
Mm.
came across because they've got an artist directory and I
Oh,
came
cool.
across your name. I'm like, Phancy Faces. That's great. I love that.
I
So
appreciate that. Thanks for
yeah,
reaching
I'm
out.
like that. Yeah, it's a great name for a caricature.
I didn't actually think of that. When I first started Fancy Faces, we started out doing face painting. And then that was kind of the origin of it. Yeah, so I honestly been doing it for years, and I never thought of it Fancy Faces.
It just
Oh, who
works.
is this? Is that you? Oh, that's a different challenge here. All right. All right, I gotta make this good then.
Uh-oh. No, you don't have to make it good.
Unfortunately, I'm a little friendlier when it comes to caricatures, so you'll see, more of a portrait style, portrait caricature kind of vibe, versus more, um, let's say, messed up, animated, expressive, like super exaggerated.
Everybody's
Yeah,
got their styles.
exactly. Yep.
And I like to talk to caricaturists who do anything, from like the classic, the cartoony to the extreme. I'll talk to anybody because I think it's all great. So
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. Yep, I've learned stuff from the exaggerated ones as well, so that's definitely fun.
what kind
All
of
right.
events do you like to do whenever you're
I
what
don't
are
have
your
a
favorite?
preference because I don't really have a
Uh,
preference because I am the type of person that just likes to kind of stay busy with different things. So I mean, so I don't get bored. It's nice to try different environments and stuff like that. That's why I'm thankful for the gig world. So we, bounce around different places and stuff and do different events. But yeah, corporate events are fun. Um, yeah, like reunions are fun, graduations, weddings. But yeah, I
yeah.
probably say the corporate events are pretty entertaining. Yeah, company parties. All right,
That's
so here we
great.
go. I'm gonna start
All
joining.
right. All right.
Hmm. All right, so I'm starting down here on this page. I don't know if you're keeping track of the time on this one, but
Oh no, no. I don't even time these. I just let them roll, you know. You're using the
mm-hmm.
brush tip too, right?
Yep,
Or do
that's
you use a
correct.
different tip? Wow. Did it take some getting used to?
Yeah, the brush tip, not so much, I'd say. Because I mean, with my, I kind of relate it to the paintbrush style,
Okay.
and that makes it pretty easily. Yeah. Get the eyes in there. Working on your eyebrows. Sweet. Hmm.
And you're up in Minneapolis area?
Exactly. Yep. I was in California for a while, and then kind of switched it back to Minneapolis here.
Nice. Where at in California?
San Jose area.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, San Jose, San Francisco. Did a lot of stuff there. Worked with some other caricature artists too, so that was fun.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you. All right, so we got this.
I've never been to Minneapolis or the Twin Cities area. But I always imagined it'd be kind of nice.
Yeah, I think it's a really fun place to be honest with you. I mean, every place has good and bad, but I think for the most part, Minneapolis is pretty cool. So you like what you see so far? Does that look like you?
Yeah, yeah, this is great so far. Wow.
Cool. Yeah, those first strokes are kind of like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but it turns out.
I always like to see where somebody starts. And
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting because everybody starts different. Some people like to do the outline of the head shape first and then do the features. But you jumped right into like one of the more challenging, I think probably one of the more challenging spots to start with, really like nose and mouth, and yet, yeah, you got in like it. It's turning out really well.
Interesting. I'm glad to hear you say that because I thought that was probably the easiest part. So I'm just fascinated to hear
Interesting.
other people's take of that. All right, here's your beard.
It's also kind of cool how you're able to get such like clean, sharp lines using that brush tip.
I think that's why I love it so much. If I wasn't doing it on digital, I feel like this gives me a similar vibe to drawing caricatures digitally. Get a nice clean, look.
When you first showed me that first caricature that we started with, I actually for a moment I thought I was looking at a tablet.
Oh, oh no,
Like it
that was
really
just
did have that look. Yeah.
yeah, that's just paper. And then sometimes the
Yeah.
customers have their one of their logos printed on there, so we're putting their logos on there and give it to them. And I was just messing around. I did this with pencil one day,
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah. So I mean, yeah. Right.
You've been doing characters for a real long time, and what inspired you? Like, what was the what made you want to do caricatures, especially for as long as you have?
I went to art school for drawing. And it
Nice.
was around 2001, so of course 9/11 was terrible for any creative
Oh
person.
yeah.
So when I came out of there with my my bachelor's in graphic design, it was like, okay, what do I do? There's no work out there. So I just kind of built a business on um something where I can draw and have fun, work with kids and adults, and make money, you know. So I started
Right.
doing face painting, and I was like, hey, I took that one class with my teacher John. You know, he looked like a Santa Claus, you know, guy who was teaching us. Yeah, uh, and I just kind of put everything together. I even used that knowledge to make my business cards and all that stuff, and you know, here I am, pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah. Right. Mhm. I get a little crazy when it comes to the lower half. Like my main focus is the face a lot of times, and down here I'm just like, ah, forget it. I'm just gonna,
Right.
yeah, do something simple. Yep. All right. Do you have any words or any favorite phrases you want me to put on this?
Oh, wow. Now that's a tough one.
Before I run there. Yeah, you don't have to put anything. You know, you can just leave it as it
Well,
is. So,
you could always put behind the big head. That's the name of the show.
behind the big head.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Bam. There you go.
Wow. Awesome. I love it.
Sweet. Thank you. You could take a picture and send it to you too, so you
Oh, that'd
have a
be
copy.
cool. Yeah, that'd be great.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yes, sir. I mean, I could literally work on this all day, you know, and definitely um add some like gray shadows in there to kind of make it pop and stuff like that. Let's see what I got here. 1 second. See, if we're just gonna be at a gig and we're doing like grayscale, we'll just do a little bit of this, couple shadows here, you know, and then the eyebrow.
Yeah, that's a cool way of embellishing because the gray Copic, you can just lay in those shadows real quick like that.
Exactly. Yep. There's lighter grays too, but I think this one does the trick. And then if you don't want to add too many dark tones to beards or anything like that, that's a nice way to fill that in. Uh, and there you go.
Wow. Yeah, that definitely made it pop.
Sweet. Yes, sir. Well, there you go. Got any
Thank you.
more
Thank
questions?
you.
You're very welcome. I zoom in and kind of give you a close up of your face there.
Awesome. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
absolutely, no problem. Yeah, I'll get a clean shot for you and you know, send it to you if you want. Yeah, you got any questions for me or?
Uh, Let me see here. I know I've always got the one question, the ending question, which is of course, where can people find you to book you or follow your find your work, follow you? Where would be the best
I
place?
just gonna say Instagram is a big thing. Word of mouth. When people like you, they'll let you know their friends and family know. That's one of the two main keys for me. Instagram, Facebook sometimes. Yeah, those are my key ones. TikTok. I don't post a lot anymore, but I did around 2022ish, 23. But yeah, that's how people find me. Mostly word of
Oh,
mouth.
yeah. And any cool things on the horizon, like anything cool coming up, new events you're going to be participating in or anything?
Yeah, well, I'll be at an art show pretty soon to have us join. Well, it's an art show that a company hired us for, so we'll be doing work for people there at as they view art and stuff like that. So that'll be really really fun.
Awesome.
To be in that kind
Awesome.
of mix for sure.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, just laughing at your caricature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll definitely keep in touch. How about that?
Awesome. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank
Everyone
you.
needs an artist. Send them my way.
All right, I will.
All right, take it easy. Nice to meet you, Alex.
Yeah, of course. Nice to meet you too. Have a great
Yeah,
rest of your night.
you too. Take care. Bye.
Bye.